Greetings, dear viewer. Welcome to the Twisted Knightmare Studio. Today I'm going to be giving you my quick take on the Dead Space remake. While I haven't finished it yet, I have played through enough that I can do a quick take. The first thing to note is that Nicole looks a lot older in this game, and Isaac also looks different. People online make a big deal about this, and I think that's just stupid. Canonically, she's a senior medical officer. You aren't a senior unless you have a few years on the job. Moving beyond that, this game looks amazing, as a game today should. If I were to grade it on graphics alone, it would, so far, earn an 8 or a 9 out of 10. But I don't judge a game simply on its looks because I'm not an idiot. The core gameplay loop is very much the same as the original Dead Space. You go throughout the USG Ishimura killing the transformed crew as you try to piece together what happened and why everyone has changed. Also to find your love Nicole. Beyond that, the game makes several changes that actually make playing this game a fresh experience for even veterans like myself. For one, Isaac is no longer mute in this game, which makes it a different experience altogether, because he wasn't just a sponge that people talked to. Hearing him respond and others responding to him definitely makes it feel like a new game. The best thing that this remake did was stand out from the original. Don't get me wrong, I like games like the Demon's Souls remake, which was literally just a shot-for-shot remake of the original. The game looked great for sure, but almost nothing else really changed other than a few quality of life upgrades. The Dead Space remake does several things different. For example, some of the videos of the crew's actions have now been turned into holographic projections. I love this as a change. It's so minor but makes it feel fresh and new. Every single line of dialogue is also re-recorded and new. While they say about the same thing so far as I've experienced, it's just a bit different. They have security doors that require you to have a certain level of access, which is new, and as so far I haven't gotten into many of these rooms to see what they hold inside. Another thing that's much different from the original game is that the trans station is no longer serves as a chapter end. Instead, you have a nearly fully explorable Ishimura. I have found this to be both an awe-inspiring idea and a bit daunting, because I want to explore every inch of the new Ishimura. It looks so amazing. But the ship is crawling with necromorphs, and they have managed to scare me more than a few times. It makes me realize just how poorly the Callisto Protocol was done in regards to horror. I have been scared more in the few hours that I have played the Dead Space remake than I did the entire time playing Callisto Protocol. I feel bad for Glenn Schofield and his team because Callisto seemed like a labor of love. But man, that gameplay ruined it. There was no terror in the game, and the game was just not fun. I don't mean to harp on it, but I wasn't expecting to be scared by Dead Space because I had played and beaten Dead Space 1 and 2, so my tolerance for terror was pretty high, and yet the remake has managed to scare me more than a few times already, and the hunter hasn't even been unleashed yet. This game has, to me, proven to be worth paying full price, because it is a different game. Everything from the security points, to where you find your weapons, the tram not being utilized the same way, to a few other things that I won't spoil, have made this a new experience for me. I am enjoying my time with the game, and I cannot wait to see what other changes they have made. So have you played the Dead Space remake? What did you think? Let me know in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you here next time in the Twisted Knightmare Studio.